In today's video, I'm going to show you how to edit talking head videos 5 times faster using Gling AI. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley Roberts, and if you've ever spent hours trimming silences, cutting out filler words, or syncing captions manually, you're not alone. Editing can be one of the most time-consuming parts of content creation, especially for solo creators and small teams. But what if I told you there's a tool that can automate these tedious tasks, allowing you to focus more on your content and less on the editing process? Today, we're diving into Gling AI, a desktop app designed to streamline your video editing workflow. Whether you're a YouTuber, educator, or entrepreneur, this review will help you determine if Gling AI is the right tool for you. So first off, what is Gling AI? It is an AI-powered video editing software tailored specifically for creators who produce talking head videos. It automates the editing process by removing silences and filler words like and cutting out bad takes, generating captions automatically, enhancing audio quality by reducing background noise, applying smart zooms to keep the subject centered. By handling these tasks, Gling aims to reduce your editing time significantly, allowing you to produce polished videos more efficiently. Let's dive into some of the key features. Number 1 is automatic silence and filler word removal. One of the biggest time savers Gling offers is its ability to automatically cut out silences, filler words like or even okay. You can take out any filler word you use, and even repeated takes. If you're someone who records long videos and spends hours scrubbing through the footage to clean it up, this feature is such a game changer. Number 2 is text-based editing interface. So instead of watching your entire video frame by frame, Gling gives you a written transcript of everything you said. You can edit your video by simply deleting lines of text, just like editing a Google Doc. If you see a sentence that didn't land or you realize you went off on a tangent, you just highlight and delete the text, and Gling automatically removes that part from the video. This kind of editing is especially helpful if you're not a video person and prefer working with words. It's super intuitive and gives you a clear overview of your message. Number 3 is auto captions with style options. So Gling automatically generates captions for your videos, which is not only great for accessibility, but also for keeping viewers engaged, especially on social platforms where many people watch videos with the sound off. The captions are synced with your voice in real time, and you can customize how they look. For example, if you like the bold, centered style that's common in short form content, you can choose that. Or if you want something a little bit more subtle for YouTube, you can pick a style that matches your brand. Number 4 is smart zoom and auto framing. If you've ever watched a talking head video where the speaker awkwardly drifts off center, you'll appreciate this. So Gling's auto framing feature keeps your face centered even if you shift around during filming. It does this by applying smart zooms and crop adjustments based on where your face is. This adds subtle camera movement and makes your video feel more dynamic without actually using multiple camera angles or a professional videographer. For creators shooting on a webcam or single camera setup, this makes your video look more polished with zero effort. Number 5 is noise reduction and audio cleanup. Good video is nothing without good audio. Gling automatically detects and reduces background noise like fan hums, outside traffic, or other ambient sounds that can make your content feel low quality. You don't need to run your audio through a separate app like Audacity or use a bunch of filters. Let's just say you're recording at home and your neighbor starts mowing the lawn. Gling won't remove it completely, but it does a surprisingly good job softening those distractions so your voice still sounds crisp and clear. Number 6 is clip detection and scene changes. If you're someone who records in long takes but wants to break up your video into multiple clips, like for reels, shorts, or segment-based content, Gling can help with that too. It can detect scene changes and help you quickly slice your video into reusable pieces. This is great if you're batching recording content and need a fast way to repurpose one video into multiple formats for TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. Number 7 is export to professional editors. So even though Gling does a lot on its own, it also gives you the flexibility to take your edits further. Once you're cleaned up in your video, you can export it directly into popular editors like Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, or DaVinci Resolve. This is perfect for creators who want to use Gling for the heavy lifting but still want to add B-roll, background music, or fancy transitions in post-production. You don't lose any of the pro level control you're used to. Gling just makes sure you start with a cleaner timeline. Number 8 is works offline. Gling runs as a downloadable desktop application, which means your videos are processed locally. That's huge if you're working with sensitive content or want to avoid uploading large files to a cloud-based server. It also makes editing faster and more reliable since you're not depending on internet speed. Number 9 is supports long-form videos. Gling is built to handle long-form content, whether you're editing a 10-minute solo video, a 30-minute tutorial, or a 60-minute interview. Gling can handle it. It doesn't crash or freeze when dealing with large files, and it keeps everything organized inside the app so you can work efficiently. Now, let's dive into the pricing and get an overview of what it actually looks like. If you want to follow along with me, you can use our exclusive link in the description below. Once you click that link, you can go ahead and start for free, but before we get into that, I want to show you the different options. So if you pay annually, you actually can save 50%, but they do have a free plan for you, so you can go ahead and try it out. It's up to 1 hour of media processed, unlimited video export with watermark, and no premium support. We've already kind of talked about what's included with all the key features, so you can go in and look more detail if you'd like. Now the plus is $20 a month billed monthly or $10 a month billed annually. And with this, you get up to 10 hours of media processed per month, unlimited video export, and no premium support. Lastly is the Pro plan, and it's $40 a month paid monthly and $20 a month paid annually. You get up to 30 hours of media processed per month and unlimited video export with, of course, no watermark, and you do get premium support. Some other cool features to note is they do actually have YouTube chapter generator, and they also have a YouTube title generator. So if you want to check them out, they're very, very easy to use. So here is what we can do. So we can cut silences, cut bag takes, remove filler words, and enhance audio. So you can select and unselect. You also can upload your transcript to make it easier as well. So obviously, if it was an MP4, we would see video here too. But here you can see it already has taken the cuts. So you can show the cuts or you can leave them blank. But as you can see, it's cutting out space right here. If you want to delete something, we can go ahead and just exit out and it will completely delete it. You can also set the pace, so create an engaging feel by adjusting the silence length. Maybe you want it to be a little bit more. It's fine if there's a pause, or maybe you want 0 pauses at all. You can go ahead and apply it. Let's just say, so for me, I say okay a lot. That's kind of like my What we can do is search okay, and then we'll be able to see all of them, and we can just delete all of them very, very easily. You can export as an audio. You can export Premiere Pro, Final Cut, DaVinci Resolve, CapCut. So it's very straightforward and easy to use. It just makes editing process go by so much faster. So now let's dive into some of the pros and cons. One of the biggest advantages of using Gling is the amount of time it saves. Editing can easily become the most time-consuming part of creating video content, especially if you film longer talking head videos or tutorials. Gling automates some of the most repetitive editing tasks like cutting out silences, removing filler words, and trimming repeated takes. This drastically reduces how long it takes to go from raw footage to a polished video. What might take 2 or 3 hours in traditional editing software can often be done in 20 to 30 minutes with Gling. Another strong point is how user-friendly the platform is, even for people who aren't experienced video editors. Its text-based editing system makes the whole process feel like editing a document, then scrubbing through a timeline. You see the transcript on screen, and if you want to remove a sentence or a mistake, you just delete the text. Gling automatically updates the video accordingly. It's simple, intuitive, and lowers the barrier to entry for anyone who's never touched software like Premiere Pro or Final Cut before. These smart features to enhance both audio and video quality help creators look and sound more professional with less effort. The auto framing is also a huge plus, and honestly, the little touches of keeping your face centered and upgrading your audio is really, really important. And if you're someone who wants to do more detailed edits, you can just export to your preferred platform. That's what I have done in the past, where I use Gling to initially cut out all of my my okays, my bad takes, and then I export it into Final Cut Pro, where I can do all of my color grading, etc. Now for the cons. So while Gling is very powerful, it does have a few limitations worth keeping in mind. First, the tool is mainly designed for talking head videos, which means it works best while you're filming yourself speaking directly to the camera. If your video relies heavily on B-roll, screen recordings, animations, or cinematic storytelling, Gling might not be the right fit. It's optimized for a specific format, and it's not built to handle every editing style. Another potential drawback is the initial learning curve. Even though the interface is simple compared to most editing software, it still could take some time to learn how everything works. That said, once you get the hang of it, it becomes a fast and efficient process. A smaller but important con is that the AI can sometimes over-edit your video. For example, it might remove a pause that you intentionally use for emphasis or delete a sentence that wasn't actually a mistake. Because the system is focused on streamlining your video, it doesn't always know when those pauses or repeat phrases are there for effect. That means you'll still need to review the final edit and make sure it doesn't cut something you wanted to keep. Overall, while Gling is an incredibly powerful tool, it's not completely hands-off, and it's not for every type of creator. But for anyone regularly filming talking head videos, especially solo creators or service providers doing content marketing, the time saving and simplicity can be a total game changer. So if you're a content creator who regularly produces talking head videos and wants to streamline your process, this is definitely for you. However, if your content involves more complex editing requirements or different video formats, you might need additional tools to complement Gling. That wraps up this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.